Welcome back to Sportskeeda MMA News. Today's news features Kamaru Usman mocking Conor McGregor for wanting to be triple champ, Aljamain Sterling trolling Petr Yan, Gilbert Burns urging fans to bet on him against Khamzat Chimaev, Alexander Volkanovski wanting to fight Conor McGregor, and Belal Muhammad on fighting some star welterweight contenders. We always ask questions after every headline, so make sure you answer them in the comments. Let's get started. Conor McGregor recently made a bold prediction for his UFC legacy. McGregor tweeted this out, no doubt hyping his comeback. The UFC triple-weight world champion. McGregor, as you all know, once held the featherweight and lightweight titles. McGregor suffered a compound fracture last year in his trilogy fight against Dustin Poirier at UFC 264, but has consistently been teasing his return. Straight back into training. He then predicted how he would become a triple champ. 3 weights, 3 KOs, moving up. The one and only one to ever do it. Pound-for-pound king Kamaru Usman would then troll McGregor by posting a collage picture of all 3 of his submission losses across 3 weight classes. I'll just leave this here. Hashtag pound-for-pound. Kamaru Usman is 15-0 in the UFC and has defended his welterweight strap 5 times, twice to Colby Covington and Jorge Masvidal. Usman is rumored to fight Leon Edwards this summer, pending the recovery of his hand surgery, and may have the winner of Khamzat Chimaev and Gilbert Burns to look forward to, unless McGregor manages to negotiate a title shot at 170. Do you think McGregor will actually fight for the welterweight title? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and while you're at it, consider hitting that subscribe button. UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling trolled Petr Yan at the UFC 273 press conference. Sterling pulled out a Jacksonville Jaguars football helmet and put it on his head, while he pretended to beg for mercy, signifying to Petr Yan that he was ready for any illegal shots. This is obviously in reference to their first fight at UFC 259, in which Petr Yan threw an illegal knee, costing him his belt. Sterling even pulled out his patented MMA rulebook for dummies, something that he had been trolling Petr Yan with for a while. Sterling was a recent guest on the Check-In with former double champ Daniel Cormier and acknowledged that Petr Yan got the better of him in the first fight. Here is what he had to say.
Petr Yan was better equipped that day, but he blew it. He had the whole bag and he fumbled and tumbled. So he gave me another opportunity to do it the right way, and I think he's going to be very, very shocked. And I hope he is sleeping on me thinking that anyone could just kick my ankles and I just fall over like that. The guy was throwing me around and it just looked like he was just grabbing a heavy bag and just throwing it all over the place.
Sterling then assured fans that he is more than ready to wrestle.
I got Marab, he's a judo sambo guy himself, and he's tried that to me multiple times, and people are gonna say, oh, well, he's not Marab, he's better. It's like, bro, technique is technique. If you're good, you're freaking good. I know what I'm talking about. I just can't wait to just prove it.
Aljamain Sterling and Petr Yan are set to rematch for the bantamweight title this Saturday. Do you believe that Aljamain Sterling is ready for Petr Yan? UFC welterweight contender Gilbert Burns recently spoke with Kevin Iole of Yahoo Sports. Burns addressed the controversy surrounding his odds against Khamzat Chimaev. According to DraftKings, Burns is a plus 400 betting underdog against Chimaev. Burns was asked if the odds hurt his pride, and he had this to say.
No way, it never, for sure not gonna bother me. Let's just get all my fans in there, all my supporters, and put a house on it, and let's make 5 houses, you know, just like, let's get rich, everybody. So I'm excited. I like it. You know, I've been underdog in my last 4 or 5 fights, and I don't mind. It's just like, I think it's the same thing with Glover Teixeira, Charles Oliveira. So yeah, not a case. To be honest with you, I think back in the days it used to kind of bother me a little bit, but now it don't make no change, you know.
The 20-4 Gilbert Burns fought for the welterweight title against Kamaru Usman back at UFC 258, but lost via TKO. He has since gone on to defeat Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and looks to get back into title contention with a win over Chimaev. Do you think this is Gilbert Burns' best chance of finishing Khamzat Chimaev? UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski recently spoke to BT Sport about his upcoming title fight with the Korean Zombie. Naturally, the topic of Volkanovski's legacy came into question, specifically that he has already taken out 2 of the 3 former featherweight champs in Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, leaving only one left, Conor McGregor. The featherweight champ is more than open to taking that opportunity. Volkanovski said this, "You know, that's something I've asked that, and obviously everyone's screaming his name, right? Everyone's going to be saying his name because they want the money fight. Obviously it ticks all the boxes. It ticks the money, the circus around it, the hype, the pay-per-view, the attention you're gonna get from that and all that, so it's incredible. So everyone wants that, but there's one thing on top of all that, that is that I have taken out all the other champions, you know what I mean? And he's another guy that's held that belt, so that has a lot of weight as well. The 23-1 Volkanovski looks to extend his MMA winning streak to 21 with a win over Chan Sung Jung this Saturday. Do you think Conor McGregor would be interested in fighting Volkanovski? And last but not least, UFC welterweight contender Belal Muhammad spoke with Brett Okamoto about his recent hurdles in finding opponents. Muhammad revealed that the UFC offered him 2-star opponents before settling on a main event rematch with fellow contender Vicente Luque on April 16th. I mean, it was kinda weird. It kept going back and forth with either Luque, Chimaev, and Gilbert. At first, they told me I was gonna fight Chimaev in London, and I was like, alright, excited for that. I tell my family to look up tickets. And then the next day they call me. They go, oh wait, it's gonna be you and Gilbert. And I was like, alright. And then they were like, wait, you and Luque. And I was like, dude, I don't really care, just give me a contract. That ended up just being the Luque fight. But yeah, it's a fight that I always wanted back anyway. The 20-3 Muhammad fought Luque at UFC 205, which ended with Luque knocking Muhammad out cold. Muhammad has since gone on to defeat the likes of Damian Maia and Stephen Thompson en route to welterweight title contention. Do you think Belal Muhammad will win the rematch against Luque? That about does it for Sportskeeda MMA news. Here are some of our favorite recent comments. Almond Francisco says, wrestling in the sauna. Sounds like he wants to smash. Sean Pigeon says, you better hurry up and get back for that title fight before Khamzat takes over. You've definitely got a better chance against Usman. Nathan Hanscom says, Conor's become a cash piñata at this point. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share. Your comments could be featured in the next Sportskeeda MMA news video. For updates, quotes, and even exclusive interviews from all your favorite fighters, follow Sportskeeda MMA on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for tuning in.